myself how to fly. Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Invite a psycho killer.
Okay, today I have a project to clean out this area. We originally built this to be a dog pen, but moved the doggies elsewhere, and so this has been our lamb weaning pen, and this is our creep feed area for the lambs. You can kind of see some of them there in the background. So there's concrete on this side underneath, and then the concrete I think ends right about here, but this whole side has concrete underneath. So I did like a trial yesterday, and I dug down right here and I was able to hit the concrete, and so I'm just gonna kind of work away at this today. I'll have to unwire this feeder and move it out of the way, and then I'm just gonna work on this for a little while. I do have both of the kids with me today, so I'm just gonna work on it as they allow, and then we'll take some breaks and come back out later this afternoon and just chip away at it. It's actually a long weekend for us as well, so we've got about 3 days that I can mess with this and try to get it all cleaned up for the lambs. So we also have some barn lime and some fresh straw that I can put down later, or I could go get shavings if I want to go that route instead. So all in all, we're just gonna kind of overhaul this space for them and get it all cleaned up. We got about 3 more weeks until most of them will go to the sale, and we'll just be keeping the ones that we want to add to our breeding program. So just want to get this space cleaned up for them, and yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. Nice. I'll get the concrete like completely cleaned off. I might also scrub it with like water and Dawn and scrub brush, shop broom, whatever you call it, at the end. So this is what we're looking like after the first break for the baby. He's done sitting in the stroller, so I got him on the carrier, on my back for this next bit, and we'll see if I can get any more done this morning or not. In general, he doesn't like it when I have to bend over and things with him on my back. So we'll see if he lets us keep going. If not, this is pretty good for just the first bit on the morning of our first work day. I finally finished, and it is pretty well cleaned off. Here, could be a little better on that side, but I don't want to dig down too deep, and the baby's crying, so it's time to be done. So I got it all cleaned out. So what I'm gonna put down next is this barn line. It's important, hello Ivy. It's important that they don't breathe that, so I'm gonna put it as a base layer down just to kind of soak up anything wet that's on the concrete. Okay, so I have a little bit under a half of a 5-gallon bucket of that lime, and I'm gonna dump that in there and then use the rake to smooth it around, kind of. The sheep see that I have a bucket, so they're gonna be loud now. Okay, next I have this floor dry. It's actually 100% diatomaceous earth. It has a picture of a car on it, but I promise you can use it for sheep or livestock. It's gonna cover up the lime so that the lime doesn't create dust that they would breathe, because that can cause respiratory issues. So we're gonna put that down, and it's gonna help to absorb again when they, you know, pee on the concrete and stuff. It just helps absorb that and keeps their area cleaner for longer.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Gonna try to show you this pen here. I might have to end up talking over this video if the sheep end up getting too loud over there, but my wife probably 4 or 5 days ago did this pen clean out video, and she did a really great job. Thank you so much for working so hard on that project. I know that took you about all day long, so I'll show you guys this pen. Turned out really nice for these sheep. I just came out here today and did a little bit more just pick up here. So if you see anything on there now, it's just recent accidents they had. So just keeping this concrete pad really clean. What we're doing, we eventually need to come in here and dig this out, and we'll fill in a concrete pad here. We have a big concrete project day coming up where we're gonna do 3 or 4 or 5 pads, so we'll probably end up adding this one in. So that's it, guys. That's gonna be our first video on how to keep your sheep healthy and happy. It's gonna be keeping a very clean pen. You don't want their droppings to be anywhere near they're gonna be eating at or around where they're gonna be drinking their water at. So you can keep their floor area as clean as possible where they're eating. That's gonna keep your sheep healthy, and it's gonna keep them happy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.